Hello today, and today I'm going to show you briefly how to use DOSBox. This is the latest version, 0.74. Basically, remember back in the day before Windows, we're talking a long time ago here, that when the first PC was introduced we had DOS. And this is the only way we can get our programs to load. So I'm not going to tell you, go into details about DOS, but what I'm going to do is just get straight into the point. Basically, first things, when you load up, you get two windows. This is your main window. This is where all your program's going to be run. This, don't worry about, that can disappear. So basically, this is where we run all our commands, but basically, if you want to get your old games working, first things first, you have to create a folder. Create a folder where all your games and software are going to be. Then, once you've done that, then what we got to do is type in mount C. So this is going to be your C drive, your virtual C drive. So in my case, it's going to be D. It's going to emulators, because this is where my games are stored, all my DOS games, MS-DOS and games. So once you've mounted that, you type C, change the so you're in your C drive now. So this is the C drive you just created, your virtual C, which is in my case it's D emulators, MS-DOS games, but yours will be totally different because you'll create unless you create it the same way as me. Just remember where you've located all your MS-DOS games. So what we're going to do, we type dir. So as I say, I've got a lot of games here. You can do dir P, and it'll slow it down, and yeah, so I've got so many games. Oh dear, I wish I didn't do that now. Yeah, I just hold down return. Right, excuse me. Right, so now we're going to change directory. So we're going to go to change directory, NASCAR. So now I'm going to run a game because that's where my NASCAR game is. So let's type in NASCAR because that's the execution file.
I'm Mayor Jerry.
There you go. So once you exit out of that, if you want to go back, go cd ... That'll take you back to the previous directory where your C drive is, your C drive, virtual C drive, and all your games or software. So let's type in another game, CD IndyCar, and type in executional file. You can do a dir, just a little what you've got in there, but I know what the execution file is, so you go IndyCar. Yeah, so that'll take you out then. So if you want to call up instructions, you just type in intro, and that'll tell you information on what you want to know. Intro mount, which I've just done. Intro CD-ROM. That's something I've not tried yet, but because I don't have any DOS games on CD-ROM, I've not tried it. It's all on hard drive. But that's something, if you've got old DOS games on CD-ROM, maybe it'd be something to look into. Intro. Oh, hang on. So if you go intro CD-ROM? No, let's go intro again. Right, it's intro CD-ROM is one word. Right, okay, intro CD-ROM. And that'll tell you how to mount your CD-ROM if you've got old DOS games on CD-ROM. So basically it is quite an easy thing to use. You don't have to worry about setting up your sound card. I think it's defaulted to run a Sound Blaster 16 emulator, so you don't have to worry about that. your sounds are always there. In games, it does support mouse. Obviously, in DOS mode, there was no mouse, so if you obviously know about DOS, you know a little bit about old PCs, and old PCs back in the day, a mouse was an optional extra. Like we take for granted today, you have to use a mouse these days. But there you go. If you're interested in using DOSBox, it's a free download, and you can play all those old games again. And you know, it's a very useful program. I use it for playing my old DOS games. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.